better question, is anyone ever not ready from action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. And the Golden Flashes will kick it away to start. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So the Eagles offense will get the first crack at it here. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
But they need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Turning it on! And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Finds a crease at the 20. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your deep.
Touchdown, Eagles! Fired in from the red zone for the score. You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about it all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing is another thing. Great start for the offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Flashes offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Pulls it in. It's Allen. Hits the accelerator to the right. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Golden Flashes in the hurry-up.
We always talk about Yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Kennedy. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Golden Flashes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kent State.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. That's caught. It's Soto. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Eastern Michigan. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wilson to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Looking to throw on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Working that wide receiver screen. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. This one's complete.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Punch it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Quickly to the tight end. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Taylor. Shakes off the defender. And runs through another one. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Brings up second down.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Taylor. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option. The give. Got enough for the first. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Good enough for a first down.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Pulls and fired complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And the Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. They'll try to get it in with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's third and goal and third and long. Back to pass. It's Kennedy. Here's a heat. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Neil boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And it's right down the boulevard. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And listen. Quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
It's a running room. The 30, the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this is why you see tight ends featured in offenses now across college football. They're so pivotal because they're so big, so strong, can break tackles, and then can outrun people and get to the end zone. Big play by the big fella.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Looking to pass. It's Kennedy. Bringing the heat. Lets it fly. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Hauls it in, looking for space. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Give to the back. Fights off a defender. Got the first down and more. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Eagles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Eastern Michigan will line up with a first and goal. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Relentless, tough. Gets it down to the 4. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4.
Kent State, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Finds his man. It's Allen. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Golden Flashes will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a first and 10. Got his man quickly. Open space at the 25. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not.
Is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Quarterback adapting. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Kent State, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Kennedy. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man to the left. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half.
Kent State, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Golden Flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. The sure hands, it's Soto. The Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Takes a handoff. It's Hill. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Let's go. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wilson will throw. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And the Eagles line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the catch. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he closed that thing just inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with the lone back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
At the 42. Brings up 2nd down.
The run from the shotgun. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Hey, 3rd down and short, you know the quarterback absolutely is going to be a part of the run game. The defense was not fooled, flew up, made the tackle, stick that fist in the air, 4th down coming.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wilson to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Soto.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Back to pass on 2nd down. They're working that left side. Still on his feet at the 45. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. The Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. The toss to the right. There he goes. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you